My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world, and when I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Canadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's. The number one for travel.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
All businesses start small and grow into successful corporations. With a strong team, you can have a strong business. Protect the employees that stand by you with Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan. It's a customizable and affordable health plan for smaller businesses that offers many of the benefits of a large corporate plan. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
This is the evening edition of news for Friday the 10th of December, and coming up this evening, residents of Lansapine say starting of fires indiscriminately is continuing to pose a challenge to them. Law enforcement officers complete 4-day fraud prevention and detection training. Now, WASA officially commissions the new Munich water treatment plant. And in sport, the Grenada Athletic Association to hold the Grenada General Insurance Half Marathon over the weekend. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you right after the break. And remember, that'll be along with the latest public forecast information, so do stay with us.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Welcome back with the news in detail. I'm Tony Julian. Residents in Lansapine are complaining about the starting of fires indiscriminately, and they want the authorities to intervene as their health is being affected. They say some residents suffer from respiratory ailments and cannot tolerate the fires. Rachel Bain begins this evening's news coverage with that story.
Residents of Lansapines are upset and literally sick over the burning of 3 plots of land in their neighborhood. In a release circulated by one of the residents, Roger England, he indicated that for the last 2 weeks, undeveloped plots in the residential area have been burning, putting nearby properties at risk if the fire spreads and sending plumes of unpleasant smoke into their houses. MTV spoke to England on Friday, who said the matter is extremely serious and the Residents Association of Lansapine is taking it up.
I'm talking for a number of residents here now. We are fed up with the burning of vacant plots, sending the smoke into neighbouring houses indiscriminately without any consideration for who's there, whether they're sick or not. One of the neighbours here has been suffering hugely from one of the fires, with her eyes and her sinuses, and we've done our best to stop this happening, but it seems the person responsible for burning these plots is just not listening to the residents around here.
England told MTV the owner of the property has ignored all requests from neighbours to cease the practice.
We've had several conversations with him. He's in Trinidad. We have had several of the neighbours here have had WhatsApp conversations with him and email conversations with him. He no longer answers my emails because I'm very critical of him, and I told him that what he's doing is antisocial.
He also stated that the residents have contacted the police. However, he claims they were told the owner was given permission to burn the debris after clearing the property.
3 neighbours at least have contacted the police, and I believe the Residents Association here, the Lansapine Association, may have contacted the police as well. In fact, I know they have, and the fire. That's been met with a sort of mixed response. And one neighbour says that she was told, the police said, we can't do anything because the builder or the contractor has a permit from the Ministry of Agriculture. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know. The Lansapine Association have asked to see this permit. He hasn't replied. But the fact of the matter is, we've all looked up the law, and the law is very clear that that license is only for agricultural land. It doesn't apply to residential areas. The law is perfectly clear. It's the second point in the Act.
Efforts to have an official statement from the police proved futile. When MTV contacted the owner of the plot of the land, he declined from commenting on the matter. For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
One official from the Office of the Integrity Commission says despite many challenges that their work in tackling corruption and ensuring compliance continues, including their participation in the development of anti-corruption benchmarks, which will soon be introduced right here in Grenada, as we now hear from Troy Gill.
The Office of the Integrity Commission observed International Anti-Corruption Day 2021 under the theme, Your Right, Your Role, Say No to Corruption. Several activities were held in commemoration of the event, including a church service last Sunday and media engagements by stakeholders. During her address, Chair of the Commission, Lady Anande Trotman Joseph, highlighted some of the challenges encountered during the pandemic.
The Commission's work during this last year was initially slowed due to the reconstituting and onboarding of new commissioners. However, this last year was particularly challenging for all citizens and national organizations. Likewise, we were impacted by infections and exposures to the COVID-19 virus, and unfortunately, even the death of the supervisor of the police officers assigned to our office.
She says Grenada recently participated in an initiative that institutes measures to support efforts in tackling corruption.
In April 2021, Grenada participated in the launch of the Commonwealth Secretariat's anti-corruption benchmarks or standards for good anti-corruption practices by governments and public sector bodies. 25 such benchmarks provide for an holistic and interlocking system that aims to reduce and deal with the risk of corruption in the public and private sectors.
She also revealed new developments regarding investigations into the Marketing National and Importing Board.
During the third and fourth quarters of this year, we completed the investigation and inquiry into the Marketing and National Importing Board. Despite some expectations, we want you to understand that our work is not like making instant coffee. We cannot rush an inquiry to placate public agitation. The inquiry had ground to a halt for some time as a result of court proceedings brought against the Commission. In the end, we prevailed and judgment was upheld in our favor in the Court of Appeal, setting precedent in Grenada and beyond with respect to our legal authority to undertake such an investigation and inquiry into the affairs of statutory and public bodies within the scope of our oversight.
She says the Commission's report with findings and recommendations has been submitted to various stakeholder agencies. For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
20 participants from 4 institutions, namely the Royal Grenada Police Force, Customs, Immigration, and American Airlines, received their certificates of completion after they successfully finished a 4-day fraud prevention and detection training program. The training session was part of an initiative organized by the Overseas Criminal Investigations Unit attached to the Regional Security Office at the U.S. Embassy, Barbados.
Human trafficking, identification of fraudulent documents, imposter detection, deportations, and basic interviewing techniques were among the topics covered at a 4-day fraud prevention and detection training, facilitated by the Overseas Criminal Investigation Unit attached to the Regional Security Office at the U.S. Embassy, Barbados. The training saw 20 participants from the Royal Grenada Police Force, Customs and Excise Division, Immigration, and American Airlines, who received their certification upon completion of the training. Speaking to MTV at the closing ceremony was Ryan McSeveny, Special Agent with the U.S. Department of State assigned to the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, who said this training was prompt after calls from the authorities.
We've been in contact with Grenada on a multitude of investigative activities over the years, and we've been in frequent contact with the Commissioner of Police, and after the protocols were lifted due to COVID-19, we decided to come down here and do a face-to-face training, and that was at the request of the Commissioner of Police and also a request the U.S. Ambassador made of us to come to Grenada.
Rodney Holder, criminal fraud investigator at the U.S. Embassy, Barbados, indicated that through this training, they are hoping to build the capacity of people to identify the falsified documents.
And what we are hoping to do is to build capacity of persons to be able to identify fraudulent documents, also to identify the signs of human trafficking and basic interview techniques, giving persons the ability to conduct interview and to garner information of value from persons.
MTV spoke to 2 of the participants, Neilon Franklin, a Class 2 Customs Officer, and Sergeant Allison Lewis, Immigration Officer, both of whom said they have garnered some very valuable information, which they'll be using and passing on to others in their line of work.
The training is quite timely, given our line of responsibility and our day-to-day operations. The techniques learned will definitely be put into practice. I can guarantee that from a customs point of view.
In the area of fraudulent document, imposter detection, questioning techniques, I know that it will be very helpful in our line of work. That's what we do on a day-to-day basis.
According to Holder, they do have mechanisms in place to track the process of the country as it relates to their participation in such training. MTV News, Vanessa Pancho.
More than 10 suicides recorded for the year thus far, and according to the head of the Community Relations Department, ASP Trevor Rodney, this calls for concern as there are more suicides and homicides recorded. MTV News spoke with Bishop Easter Batiste of the Alliance of Evangelical Churches on this burning issue that is particularly occurring to the young men of our country. Nikita Houston has more.
There has been an increase in suicides and attempted suicides since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, as the country recorded its 11th this week, according to the RGPF. Bishop Esther Batiste, overseer of the International Pentecostal Assembly, Grenada, says one of the leading causes of suicide among men in Grenada is depression.
In this very difficult time, this COVID time, we really want to concentrate on our mental health and wellness. Even with the recent spike in the suicide cases that we've had in Grenada, in fact this year we have had more cases than we've had in any previous years. But mental health is very important because these things are triggered off by many different factors. We cannot necessarily tell why a person will commit suicide in any given situation.
According to Bishop Batiste, suicide should never be a way out of any problems faced by individuals.
And sometimes people think suicide is a way out of that, because getting back to correcting all that and making a headway back up the spiral is sometimes very hopeless. Another indicator are domestic problems or familial problems, problems that are internal and external. So the internal ones are going to be those at a home. Sometimes we are pressured, and I use that word pressured very lightly, but sometimes we are pressured to make the responsibilities and to face the responsibilities that we have at our home.
Most suicides and attempted suicides recorded are by men. She recommends that men should speak up when issues are affecting them.
Men normally don't like to seek help, because with knowledge, and if furnished with knowledge, it helps you to make the right decisions, and it also gives you options outside of yourselves. Because of course, as men are breadwinners and they are the ones that are responsible for taking care of their families and managing things in their home, the pressure is mounted upon men more than women. But outside of that, we need men to take more responsibility for educating themselves and learning, and even taking care of their health physically.
Bishop Batiste explains the role the church plays in situations like these.
Over the years, the church has played a tremendous role. Of course, of the Alliance of Evangelical Council, where we have the Christian Counselors Commission. And that's an attempt to change the dynamics of offering help to membership. Because sometimes we believe that it's not just prayer alone that's going to do it, but we have to look at the holistic aspect of humanity and find help in other resources and other places. So the church has created over the years an avenue for mental release in providing truth in the scriptures of the Word of God, an avenue for prayer, an avenue for community interactions.
However, according to Bishop Batiste, a collaborative effort will help solve most of the issues faced in society. She is calling on the government, community leaders, pastors, and business operators to come together to help resolve some of the challenges faced by people. Nikita Houston, MTV News.
One education official says with the launching of the Excellent Service Charter that they'll be taking a more business-like approach in providing excellent and quality service delivery to all customers and clients of the Ministry of Education. They're encouraging all staff to embody the ideals of that charter, as we hear from Troy Gill.
The Ministry of Education launched its Excellence Service Charter, an initiative geared to improve the delivery of service to patrons and provide employees with guidelines and standards to provide excellent customer service. The launch was held on the grounds of the Ministry of Education at the Botanical Gardens on Tuesday, and during the launch, Minister of Education Emmeline Pear said the charter signals the ministry's efforts to improve its service.
The ministry is cognizant that efficient and effective public service delivery is integral to the achievement of our national sustainable development goals. Hence, thorough assessment and analysis of our modes of operation and evaluation of our service delivery are pivotal. And so, over the past few years and months, we engaged, we listened, we evaluated, we learned, and here we are today.
The charter will be the blueprint that will guide the ministry's customer service-oriented agenda, Pear says.
This charter will therefore serve to improve on our accountability, improve our commitment as service providers, and measure our performance based on the articulated standards and customer feedback.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education is Kevin Andel.
The rest of the charter focuses on our commitment to our clients. What our commitment to our clients be when they call, when they email, when they respond to a Facebook post. When our clients contact us via letter or email, what should be our response? And that is embedded in the charter. How we should respond and by when.
According to the minister, over 50 employees recently participated in a service excellence retreat and indicated that officers will be rewarded for subscribing to what is outlined in the charter. For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
That's the first segment of news. We'll be right back with you after the break.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
It's the season to give, and Grenlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Grenlec this holiday.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Caribbean, refreshed for life.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Super Sunday! Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday in Grenada! Wow! And this year, it's gonna be online with a whopping $20,000 US! Yes! You heard right! $20,000 US to be won! Just get a ticket for only US $20 and you stand a chance to win! Get your tickets now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggy T Virtual Bingo and win cash this Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody!
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the Communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the Communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
Welcome back. Health officials in Carriacou have reported 2 cases of COVID-19 among crew members on the cargo vessel MV Mary G, which travels the Trinidad-Grenada route. That vessel arrived at the Grenville port on Thursday and followed the mandatory rapid antigen test. 2 of its 5 sailors tested positive for the virus. The crew was sent to Tyrrell Bay, Carriacou on board their boat. That would have been to undergo quarantine for the next 14 days to, of course, avoid the further spread of the virus. The 2 cases bring Carriacou's active COVID-19 cases to 9. Grenada commits to facilitating greater exposing of young people through the parliamentary procedures through the Youth Parliament, enhancing anti-corruption measures through widespread application of a national gift registry, and implementing a gender-responsive approach to budgeting, and a gender equality policy and action plan. This as Grenada joins world leaders for a summit for democracy. It was all disclosed by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell as intervention strategies to promote democracy at this week's Summit for Democracy, hosted by U.S. President Joe Biden. During his delivery, Prime Minister Mitchell acknowledged Grenada's solid record of peaceful transitioning of power through the democratic process since 1984.
Grenada, as a young but stable democracy, is very pleased to be associated with the first Summit for Democracy. Since 1984, Grenada has had a solid record of peaceful transition of power through the electoral process, with no confrontation or opposition to the results of that democratic process. Coming after a period of a revolution, Grenada therefore stands as a beacon, given the strength of our commitment to the principles of democracy and good governance. We are therefore honored to join like-minded nations in heeding President Biden's call to convene this important meeting, recognizing that no democracy is safe unless all democracies are protected.
Dr. Mitchell says Grenada is uncompromising in its defense of democratic ideals. He referred to government's focus on a collaborative approach of governance and the social compact established with various stakeholders, including the private sector and civil society.
Grenada acknowledges the interdependent nature of our world and the fundamental importance of maintaining hemispheric stability and ensuring that our Caribbean region remains a zone of peace and a bastion for democracy. There are many challenges to keeping democracy sacred, but Grenada is uncompromising in its defense of our democratic ideals. Grenada places tremendous value on collaboration as part of the democratic process, and as such, we have established a social compact with various stakeholders, including the private sector and civil society. Grenada promotes the tenets of good governance, accountability and transparency, the rule of law and its enforcement, consensus building, equity, and inclusiveness. We recognize the rights of every citizen and resident, and we uphold the provisions of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and other core human rights instruments.
NAWASA has officially commissioned the new Munich water treatment plant. The water treatment plant was constructed with co-funding from the Basic Needs Trust Fund at a cost of $800,000. It includes the construction of a brand new sedimentation tank, 2 slow sand filters, and a water storage tank with a capacity of about 50,000 gallons. Nikita Hostin attended the commissioning and filed a report.
Having been put off more than 3 times due to inclement weather and the COVID-19 pandemic, the official commissioning ceremony for the Nawassa new water treatment plant was held on Thursday in Munich, St. Andrews. The new water treatment plant will provide water for more than 700 residents in the community. Celebrating this achievement was Minister Yolan Bain Horsford, parliamentary representative for St. Andrew.
I am so happy here today, and I'm happy to see that some of the residents are here today so they can experience what is really taking place in the community. I want to commend all the groundwork that was done, because a lot of the time we don't look at these things. Sometimes we thinking of development and we go straight into development without bringing the forces that can, help to shape the project. And so I've been privy to meeting with the residents, and also at most of the meetings I attended. And, the questions that were asked and the communication that took place, it really gave a good feel.
The Munich water treatment plant, according to General Manager of Nawassa, Christopher Husbands, was constructed at a cost of over $500,000.
This new Munich water treatment plant was constructed at a cost of $700,000 through the support and commitment of the Basic Need Trust Fund. This facility replaced an aid system that was fraught with issues and not able to adequately meet the needs of consumers in a reliable manner. We have a brand new sedimentation tank, 2 new slow sand filters, a 50,000 gallon clear water treated storage tank. Good quality water, finally.
Anthony McLeish is the chairman of Nawassa's board. He welcomed the achievement.
In Nawassa's view, a worthy and essential investment was made to improve the accessibility of water to the villages of Munich, parts of Mount Carmel, Port Royal, and Marquis. Approximately 900 residents are now assured that the infrastructure now in place will guarantee an adequate supply of water daily.
Minister for Public Utilities is Nolan Cox.
We have a responsibility to our communities, and through our statutory bodies, institutions or SOEs, we drive government policy by meeting the needs of communities. And one of the things that we see as very important is the whole issue of bringing water to areas that it is not. And so this is important.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. We'll be right back with you after the break.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this game. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Now you love Super 6
even more.
With more money to the jackpot galore.
Play more, win more,
have more fun. With more jackpot money, Super 6 is my #1. With the new and improved Super 6 game.
The jackpot keep growing and growing and growing.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a chances to win.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Super Sunday! Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday in Grenada! Wow! And this year, it's gonna be online with a whopping $20,000 US! Yes, you heard right! $20,000 US to be won! Just get a ticket for only US $20 and you stand a chance to win! Get your tickets now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggy T Virtual Bingo and win cash this Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
MTV's Total Local is brought to you in association with Carib Brewery.
Welcome back. For this week's edition of Total Local, we feature Tamara Songbird St. Bernard. This time round, we bring you an insight of her in Grenada's film company series In We Place with a live acoustic session.
So the In We Place live that you guys have been seeing buzzing around was a collaborative effort with Grenada Film Company, and from the time they reached out to me, it was a yes for me because their quality of work, their professionalism is always top notch. It's always 100%. And so when they reached out to me, I just jumped at the opportunity and said yes. Now that live you guys did is the first actual live recording that I've ever put out. You know, there's a lot of music videos, but this is the first live, and it's actually the last live or visual, I would say, that you would see from me for the year. You know, Adi Gunn, Dwayne Celestinus, who mixed and mastered the vocals. So shout out to him, shout out to Teddy, and everybody in Grenada Film Company, and of course shout out to Javin Nichols, who was the guitarist that you guys were seeing, accompanying me in the back. It was fast, it was efficient, and it was beautiful, and this is what I look for, you know, the quality in things. I believe in quality in my career.
You don't come back anymore, 'cause all I get is mixed emotions when you walk up through that door, 'cause I feel fire in your...
I am actually working on doing a second, not EP this time, but an album, you know, where you guys get a lot of different flavors. The Conversation, as you have seen in the live, because it's songs from the conversation that we took and we gave you some live feels and energies of. And so next year I want to continue that conversation and bring to you guys an album that is very much different and very much, you know, unique. So I do have a promotion currently running right now, and it is to share the video. So you head over to Grenada Film Company's page, YouTube page, you subscribe, you share the video to your platforms, Facebook and to Instagram. You tag 5 of your friends and you get them to also subscribe, follow, like and comment on the page. And you can win yourself a $50 voucher, credit voucher from Digicel, yes.
Mostly on your time, and I drown in the way I feel. But it's time to just be real.
MTV News Friday, regional highlights when we return.
MTV's Total Local was brought to you in association with Carib Brewery.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
Welcome back. It's time now for news from across the region.
With tonight's MTV Regional Roundup, I am Clifton James, head of the St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Welfare Association. Station Sergeant Brendan Smith lost his job because of his refusal to comply with the government's COVID-19 vaccine mandate. According to a CMC report, Smith has served notice that he will be challenging this decision. Police officers are among a wide cross-section of public sector workers deemed frontline employees and have been mandated to get vaccinated to continue in their jobs. Smith, who has been a police officer for 27 years, did not comply, and he was informed that he was deemed to have resigned from his job as a police officer. He told CMC that he does not consider himself as having resigned. He said he was fired. The letter informing him of the decision states, quote, I have to inform you that the Police Service Commission has noted that you, without reasonable excuse, failed to comply with Rule 5 of the Public Health, Public Bodies Special Measures, Rule 2021, stated the December the 8th correspondence, unquote. As a result of Smith's failure to comply with the rule, the letter stated he had been absent from duty without leave since November 22. Guyana will be revisiting its COVID-19 vaccine targets for achieving herd immunity as the Omicron variant was confirmed in neighbouring Brazil.
Let's tell you now that with the emergence of the new, faster-spreading Omicron COVID-19 variant, countries may have to revise their vaccination targets to achieve herd immunity. Guyana has not confirmed the presence of the new variant here, but neighboring Brazil has reported a number of cases. The current target for herd immunity is to have at least 80% of the country's population fully vaccinated, while 79% of Guyana's adult population has received the first dose of one of the COVID-19 vaccines. Only 55% is fully vaccinated. The Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, said Guyana will be guided by the World Health Organization's recommendations on the possible revision of the targets for herd immunity.
Now, with the emergence of the Omicron, which is just, we've just seen that recently, they might have to revise these numbers to look at what percentage of the population we need to get immunized. From what the details that we have of Omicron so far, is that it has more than 50 mutations on the virus itself.
Dr. Anthony explained that because of the mutations, the new variant is more transmissible, and persons can get infected and reinfected easily.
A medical practitioner has been suspended for 6 months after she prescribed the drug ivermectin to treat patients who had contracted the coronavirus COVID-19. Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose confirmed her suspension by the Medical and Dental Council of St. Lucia and has told the St. Lucia Times newspaper that she will be holding a news conference later to discuss the issue. The online publication said that the council delivered its decision against Dr. St. Rose for prescribing and supplying the drug ivermectin to patients without authorization from the Ministry of Health or the Chief Medical Officer, and publicly encouraging its use to treat the virus. Clifton James, MTV Regional Roundup.
This is MTV Evening News. We'll be back with you after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 $1,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. Register now to get the Grenlec app release date and enter to win $100 credit towards your bill. Terms and conditions apply.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with my shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Grenada Athletic Association hold the Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon over the weekend. That and other highlights coming up for you next.
Man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. When I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.
Special evening to you at this time, sporting fans. We have Rachel Bain with your latest highlights this evening.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Grenada Athletic Association is back with their annual Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon this year. Public Relations Officer of the Grenada Athletic Association, Kwame Hippolyte, says they are pleased to have it again despite the times we are living in. Hippolyte says COVID-19 protocols, including the wearing of a mask and sanitizing, will be in full effect at the event.
We will be working with the authorities to ensure that we have a safe half marathon. And so on Sunday from 2 p.m. from the current junction to the Kiriani James Athletic Stadium, we'll be hosting the half marathon. We're providing buses for the participants. Buses leave different areas from 11, one from St. Patrick's and passing on the eastern side and on the western side, and one leaving the NIS car park at 12. Registration on the day begins at 12 o'clock, and at the end of the day, persons participating can expect cash prizes for the first 10 finishers, along with prizes for the oldest and youngest finisher. In addition to that, to the half marathon itself, participants who are under 15, will take part in the 10K, and the 10K begins at Woodlands, just around the Woodlands Bridge area.
And now we go on to cricket. The West Indies women's squad will begin their journey home from Oman starting on Friday, December 10th, after quarantining for 11 days. The quarantine requirement followed the cancellation of the International Cricket Council Women's Cricket World Cup qualification tournament in Zimbabwe, where the West Indies women had already successfully begun their qualification pursuit with early victories. New and more severe global restrictions against travelers from several African countries, including Zimbabwe, have forced the ICC to abandon the tournament prematurely and to send competing teams home as quickly as possible. The squad was flown to Oman by an ICC private charter with a shorter stopover in Namibia, along with 8 other international squads. Oman was used as a staging area for the West Indies women's squad while they awaited an available route home. West Indies head coach Phil Simmons says he's looking for the young players to put their hands up during the white ball tour of Pakistan starting December 13th. The West Indies will face Pakistan in 3 T20 international and 3 ODIs during the tour that concludes on December 20th, and Simmons is expecting members of the team to stand up and be counted. We're looking to see who's going to put their hand up to be a major player in this team. It's about them putting their hands up and saying we want to go forward with this team. We want to do the things that are necessary to help this team win, Simmons said. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
Thank you, Rachel. And we'll have the public forecast information and a recap of the top stories when we return.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Need a quick, convenient way to pay your bills and avoid lines? Use the online banking feature from Republic Bank, First Caribbean, or Co-op Bank. Contact them today to set up your online banking and enjoy 24-hour convenience to make your bill payments. Stay safe. Grenlec, we are united even when we are apart.
Good Friday evening, viewers, with the Friday night and weekends weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Lots of sunshine throughout the entire Eastern Caribbean, although there were 1 or 2 showers over the northern and the central island. A few small shallow patches of clouds that we have been looking at over the last few days cover the Eastern Caribbean and would continue to bring some scattered showers, but mostly from the islands of St. Lucia northwards. We still have this large area of mostly upper level clouds, but looking at it, we can see some shallow patches below it also heading towards Trinidad, so we could be looking at a slight increase in cloudiness on Sunday, maybe from Saturday afternoon into Sunday. Apart from that, no other features are present in the Atlantic at the moment. We can see most of the upper level clouds at the moment moving away from the islands with the strong upper level winds, but we do have a few small patches here at the lower level moving into the region. As I said, possible slight increase in cloudiness into late Saturday into Sunday. But for Friday night, we do expect mostly clear conditions. Will be a bit cool. Winds coming from the northeast between 8 and 18 miles per hour. That's about a 20% chance of very brief light showers. The moon rose today just after midday, 8 minutes past midday to be exact. It's going to set at 12 minutes after midday tomorrow, Saturday. Minimum temperature of around 24 tonight, dropping a bit cooler in the inland areas. Mostly fair on Saturday, northeasterly winds 12 to 24 miles per hour, still a bit gusty, no major chance of rain, over 10%. Seas, even though they easing a bit, moderate conditions, 4 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise is 6:17, sunset 5:43. It still remains very hot. Maximum of 33, will feel like 38. On Sunday, a slight increase in cloudiness is expected, but winds will remain northeasterly between 12 to 24 miles per hour. We do have about a 30% chance of rain on Sunday. Moderate seas, 4 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise is at 6:17, sunset 5:43. Still will remain hot, feeling like 38 but measuring 33. From Monday onwards, generally fair conditions. Patches of clouds are expected to pass through. Possible very brief showers, mostly in the night. 30% chance of that happening. Strong high temperatures, 33, and the nighttime minimum will fall to around 24. So that weather would continue by the next weekend. We could be seeing an easing of the clouds. That's it for me for Friday night and for this week, folks. Have yourself a great night, a safe and an enjoyable weekend, and please join me on Monday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Residents in Lansapine say that the starting of fires indiscriminately continues to pose a challenge to them. Law enforcement officers complete 4-day fraud prevention and detection training. NAWASA officially commissions the new Munich water treatment plant. And in sport, the Grenada Athletic Association is to hold the Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon over the weekend. On behalf of the News and Production Departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you, all of us here, for your having viewed the MTV News Friday. And do have a safe and wonderful weekend.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one little ticket. Get your Triple Cash Scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple Cash Scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 Evening Draw for today, Friday, December 10th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair and accountable manner, and the game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. At this time, your tickets are ready. It's Daily Pick 3. It pays to play. Good luck. First number this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number up is 9, second number is 2, third and final number is 1. Okay, let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number up is 9, the second, 2, third and final is 1. So that's 9, 2, and 1. Congratulations, all winners. Stay tuned, get your daily cash will drop next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Daily Cash 4 evening draw for today, Friday, December 10th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner, and the game balls with industry standards and in a way tampered with. At this time, show tickets ready. It's Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Let's find out what this evening's winning numbers will be. Good luck. First number this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 7, second number. Second number is also 7, third number up. Third number is 1, fourth and final number is 0. Okay, let's recap those numbers. It's on the screen. First number is 7, the second 7, third 1, fourth and final is 0. So that's 7, 7, 1, and 0. Congratulations to all winners. Stay tuned, get the play we drop next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Playway Evening Draw for today, Friday, December 10th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner, and the game balls with industry standards and in a way tampered with. Let's play Playway, follow your dreams, so in your way. Good luck. This evening's winning player number is, check your tickets. This evening's winning player number is 2. Let's recap the number, 02. 2 represents the dream symbol fish. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's player draw. Tune in later on for the lotto draw. This evening we're playing for a jackpot of $120,000. We'll see you then.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada, imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
A pleasant evening to everyone. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Draw number 3298 for today, Friday, December 10th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that the draw is conducted in an accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and no is tampered with. This time, your tickets at hand because we're about to play for a lotto jackpot of $120,000. But first, your free ticket letter. Good luck. This evening's free ticket letter is B as in bingo. Let's proceed for 5 winning numbers. Good luck. First number this evening is, check the tickets for the meantime. First number is 33, second number. Second number is 8, third number up. Third number is 28, followed by 31. Fifth and final number. Final number is 21. Let's recount those numbers. Numbers on the screen. Check your tickets. First number up is 33. The second, 8. Third, 28, followed by 31. Fifth and final is 21. So that's 33, 33, 088, 28, 28, 31, 31, and 21, 21. Your free ticket letter for this evening is B as in bingo. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's Lotto Draw. Lotto, play and win a lot. Ready play all the games of the National Lotteries Authority, supports sports, culture, and nation building. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic weekend.
Maximize your advertising dollar. Admire your growth. Only with MTV, Magic FM, and the Grenada Informer. Contact our marketing department on 440-8171 or 444-1413.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Doreen S. Nixon of Labrie, St. George, who resided in New York, USA, passed away on Friday, 26th November 2021 at the age of 85. She was the mother of Lucia Nixon and Diana St. Croix, grandmother of Brian Problem Proherbs, Malcolm St. Croix Jr., and Carla Proherbs, great-grandmother of Savannah Ray St. Croix, sister of Elsa St. John, grandmother-in-law of Alicia Problin, sister-in-law of Naomi, Edris, Erica and Dora Nixon, and Miriam Cador, aunt of many including Anne-Marie Stewart, Sebastian, Leslian, Catherine, Bernard, and Marilyn St. John, grand-aunt of many including Petra and Barry Stewart, Matthew Lett, Joseph St. John, Michaela Madison, Malika Charles St. John, and Makisha St. John, aunt-in-law of many, great-grand-aunt of Harmony Madison, godmother of Edward Christopher, caregivers Tracy Burnett, Melissa de Rocher, Ophelia Mulling, and Samantha Simpson. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends including Mary Brownie, the Nixon, Paul, Purcell, and St. John families, Alban and Yvonne Redhead, Margaret Christopher, Carl Arthur, Joseph Elephant Alexander, Rupert Link, Jerome Sargent, and friends and neighbors in the USA, the United Kingdom, Canada, Barbados, Trinidad, Laborie, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Doreen S. Nixon of Laborie St. George, who resided in New York, USA, will be held in the USA on Saturday, 11th December. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. Cosmas Sylvester Seals, also known as Grandmaster and Cassie of Montmoritz, who resided at Grandaunt's, passed away on November 29, 2021, at the age of 81. He leaves behind 3 children, Sandra, Roger, and Koskill, 7 brothers, Thomas, Samuel, Mandu, Clifton, Alphas, Wilfred, and Michelle, 4 sisters, Myrtle, Marion, Glenda, and Julia, 5 grandchildren, 2 great-grands, several nieces and nephews, many other relatives and friends including Trevor, Kem, Urban, Glenda, Joe, Tanya, the boys at Ricky's shop, Sandra and the boys on the Carenage, Moses, Wilfred, Lorraine, Junior, Ermin, Irma, Lloyd, the Montmorris Breakfast Gang, and friends and other relatives living in the United Kingdom, the USA, and Canada. The funeral service for the late Cosmas Sylvester Seals, also known as Grandmaster and Cassie of Montmoritz, who resided at Grandaunt St. George, will take place privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Catherine Williams, also known as Bernice, Tita, and Darlin, of Blair St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, passed away on Friday, 5th November 2021, at the age of 72. She was the mother of Junior Gia Williams, Trelawney Shark Williams, Charles I.E. Williams, and Judy Williams, grandmother of Michael, Torel, Trevon, Taraji, Jamoya, Anishka, Naheem, Nathan, Celio, and Kadishka, sister of Rebecca Berkeley, Gracelyn Natu in Canada, Rupert Natu in the USA, Thomas, Lawson, McQueen, and Daniel Natu, aunt of many including Kim, Erica, Vernessa, Loxley, Alina, Marcus, Risha, and Richard, niece of Lucy Smith, Henry Williams, and Donald Williams in Trinidad, sister-in-law of Christiana Natu, Nicodemus Berkeley, Eric Matthew Williams, Ronald Williams, and Rosalind Charles, mother-in-law of Neil and Julian, Tracy Neptune in the UK, Joselle Hunt, and Geraldine St. Bernard. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends including Lydia Chaiton Phillip, Mavis Nichols, Norris Williams, Gracelyn Caliste, Stephanie Patterson, Rawl Williams, William Newell, Rita Bishop, Claudia Charles, Jennifer Fletcher, the pastor and members of Grandaunt's Berean Church, and friends and neighbours of Blair's, Monthorn, Bylands, Birtgrove, Jean Anglais, Gulf Course, Grandaunt's, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Catherine Williams, also known as Bernice, Tita, and Darlin, of Blair St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. John Augustine Nichols of Munich St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday, 28th November 2021, at the age of 68. He was the brother of Lillian Edwards in the United Kingdom, Teresa Chrissy Fletcher in Barbados, Margaret, Naomi, Alma, Jefferson and Judge Derafim Nichols in the USA, Raymond in Canada, and Oscar, also known as Ocon, in Grenada. Uncle of many, including Delaris Edwards, Kenneth Pompey Braffett, Charlene Francis, Dr. Kathy Ann Fletcher, E.M. Irie George, Jacinta Gibbs, Leon Peters, Ken Mitchell, and teacher Perla Roberts. Brother-in-law of Kenneth Fletcher, Eric Mitchell, and Trevalin Nichols. Many other relatives and friends, including Uncle Zephyrin Francis, Elma Peters, Kenny Mason, Patrick Hugo Mason, Kenisha Lambert, the Gibbs, Macmillan, and Nichols families of Munich and Lafayette, Dolores Joseph and the boys by the shop on the hill in Bamboo, and friends and neighbors of Munich and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late John Augustine Nichols of Munich St. Andrew will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 17th November 2021, at the age of 78. He was the father of Kenroy Williams, Anthony Williams, Chlorina Williams, Roquel Williams, Alex Williams, Sergeant No. 271 Kevin Williams, and Police Constable No. 512 Williams, brother of Margaret Charles and Josephine Charles in Trinidad, and Neltress Beggs in Grenada, stepfather of Rosemary Williams in Canada and Kim Budd in Grenada, grandfather of 18, including Shamaika Alexander, Makeda, Kasara, Kelvin, Ariel, Ariana, Lisa, Esmond, Brittany, and Braddon Williams, great-grandfather of 7, uncle of Daniel and Philip Charles, Fitzroy Beggs and Grant Beggs, Nellis Stewart and Joan, father-in-law of Nazaria and Tinka Williams, Joanna Amady, and Sharon, cousin of many, including the Honorable Delma Thomas and family, Pastor Frankie Noel and family, and Maria Charles Viveg and family. Many other relatives and close friends, including Sidney St. Louis, Charlie, Desmond Sherman, Keith, Earl Abraham, Alice Charles, the Charles family of Monthorn, Pearls, and St. John's St. Andrew, the Edgar and Stewart families of Lafayette, the Beggs and Noel families of Bylands, the Caliste family of Paradise and Lafayette, and the Sampson family of Grandlet. The funeral of the late David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. Jaden Blake of Woburn St. George, a student of South St. George Government School, passed away on Saturday, 27th November 2021, at the age of 10. He was the son of Desian Blake and Akeem Alexis, brother of Kelia Blake, grandson of Diane Alexis John, Donnie Blake, Andre Theodore, and Dessa Robertson, great-grandson of Cynthia Blake, nephew of Lynn Blake, Makeda Modeste, Renate Barclay, Miguel Smith, Brittany Mahone, and Donnie Blake Jr., grandnephew of 23, including the Alexis and Billy Felix families of Montu, Michelle Blake, Pastor Christopher Adams, and Dadrian Blake in Tobago, cousin of many, including Decima Blake Thomas, godson of Aisha de Gale and Clinton Deye Williams, close friend of Jaden James. Many other relatives and friends, including the John family of Woburn, the Blake family of Woburn, Laborie, Trinidad and Tobago, and the USA, the Adams, Chateau, and Mahone families of Monlong and Trinidad, Elma Batiste and family in Canada, the Robertson family of Crowshoe, the Narayan family of Woburn, Anelsia Evans and family of Beaton, Barrington and Suzette Roberts of Calavini, students of Grade 5R, Davis Adams, principal, staff and students of the South St. George Government School, and neighbors and friends of Woburn, Frequentee, and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment of the late Jaden Blake of Woburn St. George will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Mary Peters, also known as Merlin, of Wharf St. John, who resided in Trinidad, passed away on Thursday, 2nd December 2021, at the age of 83. She was the mother of John Nimrod in Carriacou, Sandra Campbell and Sharon Ross in Grenada, Verna Nimrod, Samuel Nimrod in Trinidad, Veronica Nimrod in Carriacou, and Nellie Peters James in Trinidad. Adopted mother of Michael Thomas in the USA and Popo John in Grenada. Grandmother of 20 including Anderson Joseph, Michael Scott Jr., Joshua Nimrod, Amanda Scott, Joshin, Heston and Judy Nimrod, Cassandra Williams, Anthony Nimrod, Wanda Romaine, Warren Stewart, Clinton, Christel, Shermel and Qasim Nimrod. Great-grandmother of 16, sister of Joyce Thomas and George Nimrod in Grenada, Deslyn Agard in Canada, and Selwyn Nimrod in the USA. Mother-in-law of Alistair Campbell and Elizabeth Ross in Grenada, Eric James in Trinidad, Alison Figueroa, and Hilda Nimrod in Carriacou. Her caregiver, Lisa Howell in Trinidad. Aunt of many including Patricia Nichols. Many other relatives and friends including Marilyn Paul and family in Trinidad, Eastlyn Ferguson in Trinidad, the Nimrod family of Carriacou, Grenada and Trinidad, the minister and members of the St. Paul's Spiritual Baptist Church, Trinidad, and friends and neighbors in Trinidad and Guave. The funeral service for the late Mary Peters, also known as Merlin, of Guave St. John, who resided in Trinidad, will take place privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Erlin Aldith Ferguson, affectionately known as Mammy Erlin of Sanssouci St. George, who resided in Brooklyn, New York, passed away on Wednesday, 1st December 2021, at the age of 94. She was the mother of Jude in Grenada, Arlene, Jasmine, Jenilyn, Rosiel and Revan in the USA, Reginald and Michael in England. Adopted mother of Kieron, Caroline, Andres, Charmaine, Joanna and Junior in the USA. Grandmother of 20 including Raylene, Randall, Ryan, Veldon, Tamika, Shireen, Sean, Jelani, Marshall and Dawn. Great-grandmother of many including Tariq, Janaya, Adrinel, Shanice and Asia. Mother-in-law of Rodney, Jude, Eric and Dwight in the USA, Gloria and June in England. Grandmother-in-law of Vanda and Karen. Aunt of many including Dr. Roland Purcell and the Purcell family, Wayne, Henley, Ian, Joan, Glenna and Sherwin. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Mary Flavany, Daphne Park and family, Jean Sylvester and family, Helen Church, Erdlin Celestine, Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Rokoff and family, Yoland Williams and family, Diane Harvey and the Andrew family of Thebaid, Agnes Aban and family, Teresa and Stephanie Bascom, and friends and neighbors in the USA, Sanssouci and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Erlin Aldith Ferguson, affectionately known as Mammy Erlin of Sanssouci St. George, who resided in Brooklyn, New York, USA, will take place in the USA. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Ralph Fabian Vincent, also known as Spraggy, of Richmond St. Andrew, who resided at Queens Village, New York, and Felix Park Cottage, Crowshoe St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, 9th December 2021, at the age of 81. The funeral arrangements for the late Ralph Fabian Vincent, also known as Spraggy, of Richmond St. Andrew, who resided at Queens Village, New York, and Felix Park Cottage, Crowshoe St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. James Aldwin Mitchell, also known as Coot and Brother Mitch, of Happy Hill, who resided at Tempe St. George, passed away on Wednesday, 8th December 2021, at the age of 73. The funeral arrangements for the late James Aldwin Mitchell, also known as Coot and Brother Mitch, of Happy Hill, who resided at Tempe St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Reginald Howell, also known as Police, of Florida St. John, who resided at Monkridge St. Patrick, passed away on Saturday, December 4th, 2021, at the age of 50. The funeral arrangements for the late Reginald Howell, also known as Police, of Florida St. John, who resided at Monkridge St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Jimmy John, also known as Kiki or Is True, of New Hampshire St. George, died on Monday 6th December 2021, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Jimmy John, also known as Kiki or Is True, of New Hampshire St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro, of Monkhorn St. Andrew, a well-known market vendor at Grenville, passed away on Friday 3rd December 2021, at the age of 81. The funeral arrangements for the late Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro, of Monkhorn St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Maud Jones George, also known as Teacher Maud, of Happy Hill St. George, passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Maud Jones George, also known as Teacher Maud, of Happy Hill St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Molan Martin Lalji, also known as Flex and Mad Max, of Latente St. David, died on Wednesday, December 1st, 2021, at the age of 42. The funeral arrangements for the late Molan Martin Lalji, also known as Flex and Mad Max, of Latente St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Shendel Muriel Charles of River Road St. George died on Thursday, December 2nd, 2021, at the age of 36. The funeral arrangements for the late Shendel Muriel Charles of River Road St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Corporal 837 Kenneth Cummings, also known as Jasper, of Happy Hill, who resided at New Hampshire St. George, died on Saturday the 20th of November at the age of 56. We'll have funeral arrangements for the late Corporal 837 Kenneth Cummings, also known as Jasper, of Happy Hill, in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Louisa Benoit, also known as Pamela, of Conference St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021 at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Louisa Benoit, also known as Pamela, of Conference St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Deborah Pearline Nayak, also known as Maisy and Nayo, of Dunfermline, who resided at Mirabeau St. Andrew, passed away on Tuesday 23rd November 2021 at the age of 51. The funeral arrangements for the late Deborah Pearline Nayak, also known as Maisy and Nayo of Dunfermline, who resided at Mirabeau St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, resided in Canada, passed away on Monday, 22nd November. The funeral of the late Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, who resided in Canada, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Dave Marquez, also known as Scalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawassa, passed away on Thursday, 11th November 2021, at the age of 51. The funeral arrangements for the late Dave Marquez, also known as Kalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawasa, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacwa Brothers Funeral Homes.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
The pain and agony of losing someone is never easy. Within your own mind and heart, there is a deep pain, agony that no one can fill. Within you see yourself painfully accepting the fact that you have lost someone you love. But this is what the Word of God said in the book of Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made the heaven and the earth. To him you need to look to for your help and your leadership and your guidance. Man will not give you that help that you need. Money, fame, even the very material things that you have sought. You realize in losing someone, none of those things would give you help. Right now, there is one person who stands ready to help you. His name is Jesus Christ. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Why not trust him today? Why not allow him to be at peace in your life? I want to pray for you and your family. Pray with me. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I surrender, Lord, every heart that is painfully accepting the reality of their lives who have lost a loved one. I pray, O God, that you comfort those families. Give them strength. Enable them to see, God, that you are there for them. That you, Lord, will never leave them, nor will you forsake them. For from you will come their help. I ask your blessing and for strength for them today. In Jesus' holy and precious name. Amen and amen. May God bless you and keep you and sustain you. May he overshadow you and look over your family as you reach deep within and overcome this deep sorrow and pain that you face. My prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. God bless you.